J'ai reçu 18 coups de couteau.
I was stabbed 18 times. I was left to die.
After Quebec woman Geneviève Rioux survived an attempted femicide in 2018, writing became her outlet as a way to heal. She recently published this fictional novel, Même pas morte or Not Even Dead, that's now on bookshelves across the province, inspired by her story and the realities of violence against women.
Il y a un recueil de poésie qui s'intitule.
From that, I wrote a collection of poetry called Survicace, where there is really a desire for truth, and in the novel, I borrowed the voice of fiction. It is not my story, it is the story of my character Stéphanie, but obviously there is inspiration. Overnight on April 8th, 2018, Rioux lived through an attempted sexual assault and femicide in Sherbrooke, about 156 kilometers east of Montreal. As police are still investigating, she's unable to speak directly about the case.
Quand on est victime d'un événement comme ça,
When you are the victim of an event like that, I don't think you ever recover. You can learn to live with it, you can reduce the suffering, you can repair things, but it's like a wound. The scar remains afterwards.
qui meurt au moment de tuer. Son souffle est court, saccadé, étendue au sol, elle parvient à peine à inspirer.
Who dies at the moment of killing? Her breath is short, stretched out on the ground, she can barely breathe. Rioux read an excerpt of her novel and shared one of the messages it sends.
C'est comment les victimes peuvent
How victims can finally have a certain power over their experiences, do something about these difficulties, and come out of it a winner in some way. On top of being a writer, Rioux is also a PhD student in psychology and says her expertise has helped her seek the necessary resources to recover.
Je sais c'est quoi un traumatisme, puis
I know what trauma is, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to crystallize the fear inside of me. Obviously, I have fears like all victims, but what I often try to tell myself is that I don't want these fears to hold me back. Rioux is now a spokesperson for the Center for Restorative Justice Services and speaks out on behalf of victims of violence in hopes to help put an end to femicides.
en favorisant les services.
By doing more prevention, by promoting services to support in particular men in who we see signs of aggression and violence to be able to contain it before it becomes a tragedy. In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.